Bing. Okay, testing, 1, 2. Since high tide's kind of killing it right now, and I've been wanting to make these foil videos to help out the brothers like myself who is just starting to foil. Gonna be doing this little series on how to foil. Cause bruh, every session I was going out with some rippers, they were giving me tips that were game changers every session. So first of all, you know what, there's a lot of safety things before this, but I'm just gonna give you the first video. So, paddling in, this is for prone surf foiling. First of all, you gotta get your mast placement dialed, all that stuff. You gotta ask people to help you. But bruh, this is Foil Wizard's advice right here. Foil Wizard advice that you paddle in. Remember, always try to bury the foil. When you're learning how to foil, always keep it under at first. Make sure there's enough tide. And when you get, you can use your arms, scoot up further on the board. If you're getting too fast and it's trying to lift you up, get forward up, press on the nose, grab it up here and bury that thing down to keep the foil down. And then next thing you want to do when you get up, as soon as you get up, just get on that front foot. Depending on what kind of foil you have and how much lift it has, you just want to get on that front foot. But a lot of times what we do is you get on the front foot and you think you're on it, but really you're kind of more like back. And I was doing this a lot, and that's why he told me, he's like, just step up there. Just think of like Laird, just boom, like hips over the front foot. So you're not just forward, but you got your hips over the front foot, your chest over the hips, and put those arms out like this. Think of Laird Hamilton, just boom, just like, and look forward. Biggest keys, look up, you stay up. You look down, you fall down. I don't know how else to stress that anymore, but there's a couple keys you have to remember. Look up, stay up, look down, fall down. So boom, you're up on the front, and just stand up. Don't be scared, just stand up. Make sure you're squared off. Stay always square. Think about foiling, you always have to stay complete balance. Don't even think ever about trying to turn. Don't even think about going on your heels or going on your toes. The beginning, you're just straight up. Boom, hips up, chest up, arms out like Laird going, whoo. It's kind of weird, but it works. And then when you're ready to turn, you're just gonna look. All you can do is look which way you wanna go, and you're gonna trip out. If you wanna go left, you're gonna look left and you're gonna start going, because it's not hard to turn these things. Especially if it's a surf wing. Whew. Losing my breath, bruh. Okay, number 2, how to not kill yourself on a foil. Bruh, I'm telling you, I wish I knew these things in the beginning. You know what guys probably told me, but bruh, sometimes get beer in the ear, no can hear. So you gotta empty them out first before you listen to this, because bruh, if you don't hurt yourself with a foil, I can tell you how. So you got your board. Generally the main key is get away from the foil. But the most important things is never lean on your toes, never lean on your heels. Never ever lean on your toes or lean on your heels. Wait, let me say it one more time. Never ever lean on your toes or on your heels. You're always just squared off, you're always forward, and you're always just turning. If you're ever gonna turn, it's with your head and your eyes, and then you're gonna lean forward into that turn. You're never gonna go on your toes like a surfboard. This is not surfing, especially in the beginning, it is not surfing. Or you go on your heels. What happens is, if you think it's surfing and you're gonna be like, oh, when you get sick of falling for like the 50th time on your pop-up, because it happens, get ready for the Ego Crusher. Foiling is good for a lot of things in this life. Because if you lean on those toes, what's gonna happen is the foil's gonna go, if you're goofy, boom, right into your back. If I lean on the toes, the foil comes up into my back and my head. If I lean on my heels, boom, I got a foil coming into my face and chest. If I fall forward off the nose, I'm good. If I shoot the board back and I fall off the back, I'm good. You just always want to get away from the foil. And always wear a leash if you're surfing near anyone else. All things I learned along the way, the hard way. But, so, other thing about falling. If you're ever gonna try, when you start really wanting to just stop falling, if you're gonna try to go with it, always go with the board. If it's going this way, don't try to correct that way. If it's falling this way, you have to go with it, because if you try to correct, it's just gonna make the board, it's not gonna be a good situation. So just get away from the board, fall with it. If anything, you can grab your rails and just fall with it so that you don't end up with the foil in your face. And a leash helps a lot because you can feel where the foil's at. If it's like, you know, like a surfboard, you know, when you don't have the pull on your leg, you're like, oh, where's my board? So, yeah, that's a major key right there. I'm trying to think how else to not let the foil hit you. Always get away from it. But if you don't go on your toes or heels, bruh, it's, you know what? And you gotta be on your A game all the time. Foiling like, boom, within a split second, you know, you might be smooth on top, but you might hit some turbulence underwater where the wing is, and if you're not paying attention, boom, bro, you're down, and you might do that thing. So you just always gotta stay on your A game. When you start getting really tired, you know, it's a little sketchy. So this video is good enough. Shoot. Look at these nugs right here.